have no idea what you're about. Tell me in a sentence who you are.
I'm nobody. I'm a tramp, a bum, a hobo. I'm a boxcar and a jug of wine. And a straight racer if you get too close to me.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
I've never been on one before, or even knew anybody that was a member, so it interests me vaguely. It doesn't interest me. You better not join that shit. I also kind of like Shizune and me. No. So maybe no, it would be bad. It would be horrible. Okay, John, how about Risk? The game of the world dominance. I don't know what that is. It's really funny, John. You fight for control of the world with armies and everything. NWO, motherfucker. Sounds like Shizune would be good at it. If you want to play, we can play at school. No. Oh, really, Shi-chan? Oh, you could just play for fun. He-chan, Shi-chan, she hasn't played in a long time, so if you really want to, there's no strings attached. Well, okay. No, don't agree to this bullshit. Okay. Perfect. Well, we'll see you after class. See you after school. See you after work, motherfucker. In the student council room, then. Hey, wait, why there? Because that's where they keep the game. I grimace to tell them how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So in the end, I agree, but only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete, just by accepting to take a look around and play a game with her. Lunch ends and we go back to class. Oh, hey, oh. During afternoon class, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice her. Or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. Just ask. Oh. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me in the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I try to make an escape. Yeah, I'm walking down this fucking pathway with two bitches on either side. Fucking pimp. Like my second day. I feel a little offended, but I been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to a cell. What's wrong, Ichan? That's right. We're just gonna play a game of Risk, remember? It's risky. I don't know, Misha. This all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. That sounds amazing. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it seems like it would be, plausible. Oh no. Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being on top of me seem a little silly. Although I appreciate you being on top of me. That's not true, Shi-chan. Shi-chan says that when his life is threatened, people have to show the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed. Life is threatened? What? Her expression unchanged, Misha signs something amusedly at Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Oh, great. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Stop that. I know you heard me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's very plain, sparsely decorated room, except for the porno posters in the back. Although it's a quite large room, maybe even a little too large, There's a big table in the center, surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back, so that I assume it's Shizune's. There are a few regular desks and chairs stacked to one side as well. Extras, perhaps. Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old-school records and documents. Not much else. In fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could have at least put up a potted plant in here, or, something, but the most notable thing in the room doesn't even have its other people. Are we early? Nope. What do you mean, no? Does it mean that nobody else is coming today? Yeah, that's right. Before I manage to ask why that's the case, Shizune claps her hands together very energetically. Okay. Hey, John, let's play Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. Okay. Do you know the rules? Yeah, because we can explain it to you while you set everything up. Okay. While Misha's talking, Shizune comes out with what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. Actually, this looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long for her own liking running through the basics with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with the decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air. Shizune's aggressiveness is rubbing off onto me. Oh, it's rubbing off so much. I start feeling more competitive than I intended to be when I agreed to this. Yay! Halfway into the game, while I try to ponder how to defend against Shizune's assault from two fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. Okay. Hey-chan! Shi-chan wants you to know that you are taking too long to make a move. Shi-chan also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council. I thought this was a game with no strings attached. Just the fact that she would dangle that over my head as an offer means that she knows I care about the outcome of this game. And anyway, no. Shi-chan admires your fighting spirit, and that would be a benevolent dictator who will spare your people if you agree to join the student council. Okay, you're so competitive, Shizune. It's almost as if I don't want to chill with you now. She seems to take this as a compliment. No, it's not, though. It's really not. I would expect the student council president to be a little more, you know, magnanimous. She doesn't seem to know what the word means or how it's signed, so she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for Shizune, who in return signs it back to Misha. Misha proceeds, presses her index finger against her temple as if trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. Okay. Suddenly, Shizune bursts into a flurry of gestures. Misha looks daunted by the pace of her heated signing. Oh, wait, slow down, Shi-chan. He-chan, Shi-chan, she says you're going to lose. Tell her I'm gonna fucking crush her empire, her whole world empire with my rebellion, motherfucker. Fucking Wolfwood Republic all day, bitch. Okay. Those eyes of hers shine with childlike mischief. Oh, what the fuck? She says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. Is it a trap? Or does she have a point? I would normally say it's a trap. I'm gonna go aggressive. She's either really mocking me or trying to trick me. I have nothing else to lose, though, so I might as well try something different. Maybe if I spread out my forces and try to control more territories, I can recoup the advantage. Shizune seems to focus on conquering whole nations, so maybe I can sacrifice my hold on countries to gain more small countries. It's worth a shot. A few turns later, I end up losing the game anyway. Shizune adjusts her glasses victoriously and allows herself to tentatively pump a fist into the air in celebration. I win, yay! There's no need to translate that, it was pretty fucking clear. Don't be so sad, He-chan. You're just really giving it your best. That's what I thought. Sometimes your best isn't good enough, though. You know, like, you fucking just lose. If anything, if anyone knows that, it's me! You did very well for someone who just learned how to play today. He-chan, you attacked Iceland and North America at the same time. That's a very daring move. Shi-chan is impressed. Okay. The mark of great people is that they're always so... They're fucking daring. They can fall through. You're already halfway there. Isn't that great, John? Okay. That isn't enough, though. Just potential isn't enough. There's no point in potential if you don't take the first steps. There's no point in that if you don't keep going. I want to see more. See more of it. You're right, Shi-chan. That's so demanding. Wait, what? Shizune leans forward suddenly, looking a lot less playful and more like the serious person I expected her to be from the start. Hee-chan, would you like to join the student council? No. She really doesn't waste any time, does she? But, it's only my second day of school, so I'm hesitant about committing to something so early. I haven't even taken a look at the other clubs yet. I mean, like, what the fuck? But spending time with Shizune and Misha doesn't seem like something I would hate. I would, Hisao. I still need more time to think about it before I decide for sure. Maybe I'll get back to you on it. Okay, Hee-chan, but I hope you're not just saying that so we won't feel bad. No, I would never. Really? Hee-chan, if you're going to say that, then you know, you're definitely the truth. And there wouldn't be any mistaking it. Don't fucking mistake it. I know, I know. I guess I, you know, should have, my revenge for losing at the very least. Shizune smiles at that, and oh, jeez, there's that fucking look. That's fucking weird as shit. In a mischievous way that feels like twisting the knife in my wound of my loss. I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I spent far longer playing Risk than I expected. Yeah, that happens. Sorry, I think I gotta go. You know, I wanted to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Shizune scratches her head and gestures at Misha. Oh, damn it! Oh, damn it! Shizune Wait, what? How can it be so determined? How can it be to determine whether the library's open? There's a clock right there on the wall. It should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Chi-chan. Well, the library's open. It's on the second floor. You can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is? No, thanks. It's okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay. One flight of stairs up, and I run into problems. Oh, Hisao. The second floor hallway is carbon copy of the third floor one. Wide, of course, and plain, like any hallway. The problem is that the library's whereabouts is not as easily determined as the one, you know, I would think. The classrooms are marked with signs stating which class they belong to, but then there is the plethora of other unmarked rooms. Is the library one of them, or is it, you know, just somewhere down the hallway? Like, but I bet on the latter, to choose my direction at random. After I turn around the corner, an unmarked door draws my attention because it's not closed. It's not open either, just, you know, just barely ajar so that I can see it's open and nothing else. It would make sense for the library door to be invitingly open, and, you know, while this is, you know, not quite that, it's good enough. At the very least, it means that someone is inside, and I can ask for directions, no matter how embarrassing that is. Don't do it. This is like you're gonna get murdered. I gingerly push on the center of the door with my fingertips, every muscle in my arm ready to pull back at a moment's notice. The feeling of being an outsider to the school can't be shaken from my mind, so much that I instinctively fear doing something wrong by entering, like walking into the woman's showers. The door slowly creaks as if groaning from a deep sleep, though it's much easier to open than I anticipated. Leaning over and poking my head even further inside to gain sight of the room as fast as possible, a meek "hello" on my lips is quickly snatched away. Oh, hello. This is not what I was expecting. I mindlessly let the door open on it to its full extent, taking in the sight of a solitary figure, taking center stage at the otherwise abandoned room.